Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. I'm very excited to have my longest agent who's been on the team on the show today, and that's Dale Loftus. And Dale has been a great agent, one of the superstars on the team. For how long, Dale?
10 years now.
10 years with the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group, and a big career in real estate before that. Dale lives in Fort Mill. He's an expert in upstate South Carolina and Charlotte. But I wanted to bring Dale on the show today to really bring some focus to Fort Mill. It's one of the areas we cover, and I know you've lived there for a long time. Your children have gone to school in the Fort Mill school systems, and that's where you socialize and things like that. So I just want to kind of put a spotlight on Fort Mill. So when we talk about Fort Mill, let's tell folks who are watching maybe what is considered Fort Mill.
Fort Mill is 29715 and 29708 zip codes. A lot of people have a little bit of a misconception because when you see it online, sometimes a Fort Mill address will come up, but it's actually in Indian Land or Lancaster County. Yeah. The way you can determine the difference there is the zip code for those homes will be 29707 rather than 08 or 15.
Because there's some homes with a Fort Mill address that are Lancaster County. So
that's
it's the
right.
29708 and the 29715, and it's also kind of surrounded by a body of water. The Catawba River kind of divides it between Rock Hill and Fort Mill, and then you got Lake Wiley, and then there's actually a little stream and a bridge that divides the Lancaster part to the York part. So, and very close to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, very close, and that's probably, there's basically three things that really attract people to Fort Mill more than anything else. You've got the fantastic location because you're really 15 to 45 minutes from anywhere in Charlotte that you want to go. Right. You're 3 hours to the beach, 3 hours to the mountains, so the location's fantastic. The school system is always top ranked, top 10% in the entire Southeast, has been for years. I've had two kids, one that's now in college and one that's a fourth grader at Doby's Bridge Elementary, so I can speak very highly about the school system. People love that. And then taxes, I've got people right now, as you know, Charlotte has just been reassessed.
Yes.
I've had 3 clients that bought in Charlotte recently call me up and say, Dale, get me out here.
Give me to South Carolina.
Yeah, and basically it's because they're older, they're on fixed incomes, and $3,000 and $4,000 can make a big difference to those folks. So they want to come back down to South Carolina. So those 3 things have been huge for the growth of Fort Mill. I moved here with my family in 2001. Mainly it was because of those 3 items. I was not even into real estate yet. I didn't get into real estate till 2003. But we've absolutely loved it here. What is now known as the Baxter area, not just Baxter Village, but that whole shopping area over there. When I moved here, there was one thing, a Burger King.
That's right, I remember that.
And now it's just exploded over there for a number of different reasons. It's been kind of unique to see. Most of the time when cities or towns grow, it's around employers or employment. Fort Mill grew up around Charlotte employment for the longest time, and it was a lot of residential growth. But over the last 5 years, the employers have come to Fort Mill, and we've got some huge ones that are located in Fort Mill now. LPL Financial, Lash Group, Citigroup, all have big hubs here in Fort Mill, and Movement Mortgage, another one.
Absolutely.
So a lot of those have come here, and then it's just really spurred on growth more and more. West Side first, and now it's even more so on the east side of Fort Mill.
So let's talk about the real estate in Fort Mill. It is hot. There's the good news is there's now new construction satisfying some of that demand, but you've got the 29708 and the 29715, and then in the 29708, if you're searching online for homes, also search Tega Cay because that city also enjoys the Fort Mill school systems and the proximity to Charlotte. So just tell us a little bit about the price ranges in Fort Mill and what people need to know about the real estate there.
Well, there's a little bit for everybody. Price range, the cheapest you can buy something right now in Fort Mill is $102,000, and you can buy yourself a 800 square foot condominium in Regent Park.
There you go.
That's 27 years old.
Right.
Or you can spend $2.3 million and you can get yourself a 12,000 square foot home in Baxter Village.
Absolutely.
That has its own soda shop in the basement. So most of what is available in Fort Mill is in between, obviously. 300,000 to 600,000, most of your 4-bedroom, 2.5, 3-bath homes. Average price point of the closed sales we've had this year is right at 400,000. List price to sales price, everybody's always very concerned about that. List price average about 400, the sale price is averaging about 392, so about 98% is what they're going for in that kind of sweet spot, if you will. But if you're looking for something less expensive, be prepared to pay 101, 102, 105% of list price because they go so fast, and you got to be willing to come up over list price a little bit and write love letters to the sellers and make your offer look amazing.
Well, and the good news is in Fort Mill, you can have waterfront, you can have a condo, you can have a townhome, you can have still a home in a neighborhood with a swimming pool or whatever, and you can also be in a country setting. So Fort Mill offers all that, and that's just shining a spotlight on Fort Mill. We've got 8 or 9 other beautiful cities around here that we also shine a spotlight on. So if you're interested in buying or selling your home, not only in Fort Mill, but in Charlotte or upstate South Carolina, give Dale a call. He's one of the top agents here on the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group. Dale, let's tell them how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me here at the main office, 803-985-1240. My email address is dale@stephencooley.com.
Dale, thanks for that spotlight on Fort Mill. Hope you enjoyed that today. We've got beautiful homes for sale in your area, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.